Oops. Good morning. Get this. There we go. Good morning. I'm back. Welcome to Zen Fits. I've been in jail for 30 days. Actually, it was 3 days restriction on my writing, but then 30 days on my live posts for some reason. They wanted me to punish me there for more. So that hurt. I like my live talks. It's kind of like letting off a little bit of pressure. And anyway, you'll notice I had a little cancer removed there, scraped it off. Met a really nice dermatologist who's just beginning to meditate, and I had a nice conversation with her while she was digging into my skin about meditation. And so anyway, I feel like Martin Luther King and Hitler and Gandhi, I think, and all of the greats were rejuvenated by their jail. It was a time for reflection and for vision, and Mandela, for instance. And when they come out of jail, they're pumped up and ready to go. And so anyway, what I found interesting was that Facebook jail reminds me of that we're in this we're living in this digital alternate universe of social media, and the Facebook drones are circling overhead, like over Afghanistan, and maybe we're the Taliban. Us writers who push the edge, we're the Taliban, and the drones are circling, looking for any hint or any clue that the Taliban is lurking there, hidden in the post. So I've been trying to figure out what it is that attracted the drones, and I came to the conclusion that it's commandments to do something that is assumed to be violent. So I've been in jail 3 times, maybe 4, but twice for quoting a Zen master. One time I quoted Rinzai. I said, if you meet the Buddha on the road, kill him. And boom, the drone came down and zapped me because I was going to kill the Buddha. So apparently the Buddha wasn't a threat, Then with another one, I quoted the Zen koan Gute's finger. Did I ever tell you that? I love that. There was Gute, the Zen master. It was called the One Finger Zen Master, and whenever anybody asked him what Zen was, he would hold up his finger, the one. And so his assistant monk, when asked what the master, what Gute meant about Zen, the monk would hold up his finger. And when Gute found out that his monk was holding up the finger like him, he rushed over and cut the finger off. And the monk went screaming, what? You cut off my finger, you cut off my finger. And Gute called him, sir. And the monk turned, what? And Gute held up his finger and smiled. I always laugh when I, but when I wrote that on Facebook, the drones didn't laugh. But remember, Zen teaching is not literal. That's the problem. The drones are fundamentalists. They're literalists. The word is what it is. They don't understand irony. They don't understand sarcasm. But irony is the big problem, because if you say cut off your finger, literally, oh my God, you say, well, that's why people don't understand Zen. They look at it literally. It's ironic teaching. So apparently, it's very hard to teach Zen or to work with Zen on Facebook, because the Facebook is a literal. So I got into, let's see, what was the next thing I got in jail for? Well, the recent one I got in jail for was somebody was writing about Oh, okay. The next one I remember, somebody was writing about burning their demons. Okay, well, you can talk about burning demons. But unfortunately, I wrote about it ironically. So I said, yes, storm the Bastille. No, I told the joke. That's what it was, an old joke I remember. Here's how you get rid of the demons. Well, you light your crotch on fire, and you stab them when they run out. Oh, wait, that's about crabs. Sorry. So anyway, the drones didn't get the joke. So anyway, the last time I got in was somebody was writing about storming the Capitol. Storming the Capitol, and I wrote it in terms of, ironically, about the French Revolution. Storm the Bastille, chop off their heads, and Napoleon will come and rescue you. Whoop, bam. That guy just told us to storm the Castile. He's going to jail. So I realized, and even I thought I would evade it by putting it, when I said chop, I put an asterisk in chop, so if you put a little asterisk or whatnot in the word, it breaks it up, and apparently the drones can't read that. But that wasn't it. It was the command. It was like I was commanding somebody to storm the Bastille. I bet I could write storm the chicken coop and I would get in jail. So the problem, I think, I may be wrong, is that it's the command. I mean, I could write about the French Revolution where they stormed the Bastille. See, but that would not be a command to do something. So beware of the command, I think, to do something that is assumed to be violent, but it's the command that's violent to the drones, not what you command. So if you said, storm the chicken coop, would that do it? You see? So I'm being mindful of commandments. Don't tell anybody to do anything, even ironically, if it hints at something violent, you see. So apparently that's what they're cleaning Facebook is these commandments to chop off a finger, storm the Bastille, stab them when they come out. The bots are very stupid people. Very literal, you see. Kind of like children, Did you want me to storm the Bastille? Did you? And people read Zen that way. That's why, Zen is totally ironic. All the teaching is ironic. Now, irony points to one thing, but it means another. So, in irony, if you're told to do one thing, it means do the other. But you have to make the leap to the other to see it. That way, it's your discovery. You see, irony in Zen, in metaphors, but irony is pointing the right way by pointing the wrong way. And you have to figure it out. You have to see the irony in it. If you see the irony in it, boom, you've made the leap, you see. But if you don't see the irony, if your mind is literal, if you're totally locked into words, and you can't see through the words, you can't see beyond the words, you're totally locked in words, well, then you have a literal mind, and you can never figure out what Zen is talking about. What, he cut off his finger? That's hard. So Zen tells you to cut off fingers? Zen tells you to chop off a finger? Well, that's cruel. That's cruel. See, if you think that, well, then you're a Facebook drone. Thanks for dropping in.